Hi, everyone. Thanks so much for joining us. We'll give it just a couple minutes as the waiting room empties. Really appreciate you taking time on a Friday afternoon. All right, we'll jump right in. Hi, everyone. I'm Samantha Storms. I'm the Division Chief for External Affairs at the National Interagency Fire Center, which means all things internal and external communications for the Wildland Fire Program for the BLM. And it's my pleasure to have you all here today with a couple special guests. I'm going to kick it over to Clay Stevens to get us started, and then we'll introduce Stephanie from the National Operations Center. Clay, over to you.
All right. Well, hello, everybody. As was mentioned, my name is Clay Stevens. I'm part of the Twin Falls Fire Management team here in Central Idaho. Just a little bit about myself. I first started with BLM back in 1999 as a seasonal fire employee down in Arizona on a Type 6 engine. My initial intent was going to be similar to my brother's. I was just trying to pay for school back then. I thought I wanted to be a veterinarian. But by the time the first summer had ended, I was pretty much hooked. I've been primarily part of an engine program ever since then, but I've had opportunities to work with helicopters and on crews, and spent several years as a initial attack IC and extended attack IC playing around there. And then currently I like playing on incident management teams. But since '99, the time's flown by, but I've had some awesome opportunities to create memories with good people all over this country. But it started for me same way it starts for just about everyone else as a seasonal employee. So whether you're on an engine in a dispatch center, help out in fire business, on a helicopter, fuels, cash, mid-ed, hand crews, it doesn't matter. Anywhere you are in the organization, as the seasonal employee, you really are the backbone of our fire program. Without you, we wouldn't be able to function. We wouldn't be able to complete our mission in the short term. And in the long term, we wouldn't be able to be set up for a sustainable future. So we appreciate your dedication to the program here. And on a day-to-day basis, honestly, you're the ones that are doing the heavy lifting to protect our public lands and make them more resilient for future generations. The cool thing, every summer we get a new crop of seasonal firefighters, employees into our teams. And you bring a new perspective that allows us to continue to evolve and improve as we try to meet the challenges that the future holds. And like I mentioned, it doesn't matter where you serve in the program. Every role is essential to accomplishing our mission. And the returning seasonals will know this, and the new ones, you're going to find it out that no matter what your position is, the hours can be long, and the daily grind can be a little bit taxing, both mentally and physically. But the relationships you build, the experiences you have are going to make you want to keep coming back, because we do have awesome jobs. And so, like I say, you're critical to our success, and that's why we want to be able to support you by investing in your training, investing in leadership development, safety, and your overall well-being. So with that, I hope you enjoy this Fire Chat Friday, you find it beneficial, and be able to use it, whether you're brand new or returning. And then just thanks again for your dedication and commitment. Whether you're trying to pay for school or make a career or anything in between, we're happy to have you and glad you're here.
Thanks so much, Clay. Couldn't have said it better. Really unique opportunity to have Stephanie with us today to talk specific to seasonal benefits. That's why we host sessions like this that are topic specific and really give us an opportunity to hone in on a subject and then provide an opportunity for folks from the field to answer questions. We know the timing of this is tricky because it is May 31st, and a lot of folks are in training or just now going through the onboarding process. So like all Fire Chat Fridays, this session is being recorded and will be posted on our NIFC YouTube playlist and made available for folks who we couldn't have join us today. But for those of you that are online, I'm going to turn it over to Stephanie and we'll get started. Thank you.
Hello, everyone. My name is Stephanie Bouchon. I work for the BLM at the National Operations Center. Today, we're going to review your benefits as a seasonal federal employee. Today, we will be discussing the items on your screen. As you can tell, there are acronyms associated with several of the topics that I will be referencing throughout the presentation. We're going to discuss the federal employees' health benefits, federal employees' dental and vision program, designation of beneficiary forms, and finally, Employee Express. We will have plenty of time at the end of my presentation for questions. You may ask questions at any time by typing your questions in the Q&A box, and we will address the questions when the presentation is over. You and the government both contribute to your monthly health insurance premiums. For a full-time employee, the federal government pays approximately 70% of your premium, and you pay the remaining 30%. The FEHB program can help you and your family meet your healthcare needs. Federal employees enjoy the widest selection of health plans in the country. You can choose from consumer-driven and high-deductible plans, nationwide fee-for-service plans, or HMOs, which is a health maintenance organization plan. For an HMO, you need to live or work within the HMO service area for the plan. New employees have 60 days from the day that they arrive at work to enroll in their health insurance plan. New enrollments are submitted through USA Staffing. You should have received an email to your personal email account by now with a job aid on how to enroll with step-by-step instructions. You must provide proof of each family member's eligibility that you are enrolling, such as birth certificates or marriage certificates. Our team has prepared a guide to help new employees complete the benefits forms in the USA Staffing program. It is attached to your benefits welcome letter that was sent to your email that you should have already received. To compare health plan information, please follow this link below. You will find links to access the FEHB plans and brochures where you can compare all the costs and benefits. If you do not elect an FEHB plan within your first initial 60-day window, your next enrollment opportunity will be when you experience a qualifying life event, known as a QLE, or you will have to wait until open season. Open season does not open until November. Some examples of qualifying life events are marriage, divorce, or the birth of a child. Generally, you have up to 60 days from the event to submit enrollment changes. Follow the link on the slide for a full list of QLEs. If you have further questions, please contact your servicing benefits provider. A list of those counselors will be provided on a later slide. And like I said, the annual FEHB open season is another way to make changes to your health insurance. Open season occurs each year from mid-November to mid-December. Changes made during open season will become effective the first full pay period of the next calendar year. So now let's look at supplemental insurance plans available to federal employees. Benefits manages the supplemental insurance of dental and vision. We'll cover each program separately, but the website that you will enroll in is benefits.com. Supplemental dental and vision coverage is available to permanent and temporary employees if you're expected to work at least 90 days at 130 hours per month. You must also enroll within 60 days of when you come on board. You can also enroll through their website. Designation of beneficiary allow you to direct your payout of federal benefits upon your death if something were to happen to you. These designations are optional and you are not required to submit them. When designating a beneficiary, you may designate shares to whomever you choose as long as the total equals 100%. Beneficiaries do not have to be family members. They can be your neighbor, they can be a friend, they can be anybody. Beneficiary forms should be free of any erasures, crossouts, or alterations. They may cause a delay in payment or may make the entire designation invalid. In the absence of designations, benefits will pay per legal order of precedence as shown on the slide. Changes to beneficiary designations may be done at any time. You'll find links to fillable designation of beneficiary forms in your benefits welcome letter that you got through USA Staffing. You may also follow the links provided on this slide and submit your beneficiary forms to your benefits assistants for processing. Employee Express. Employee Express is an easy, convenient system developed to let you access your leave and earnings statements online. It is a fully automated system that allows federal employees to manage their payroll and personnel transactions. You will receive access to Employee Express within 3 pay periods of your start date. The system is available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week from a work or personal computer. This is also the program that you can choose to make open season requests and also change tax, your tax contributions. From Employee Express's main menu, you can update your address, your direct deposit information, set up allotments, and update your state and federal tax withholdings. Current and past leave and earning statements are available to view in print through Employee Express. You receive a leave and earning statement at the end of each pay period. The statement is a summary of wages and leave earned that pay period, as well as an itemized list of deductions such as taxes, insurance premiums, and allotments. You may also access your year-end 1095-C and W-2 forms through Employee Express. There is no phone number or email for users to contact the help desk. Users can submit a help desk ticket for additional assistance by clicking on the Submit Help Desk link in the upper right-hand corner of the welcome page. So as a recap, remember to enroll in FEHB within your first 60 days of employment. Your initial enrollment to FEHB will be done through USA Staffing, and FedVIP enrollment will be done through benefits. Annual open season allows you to enroll or change your FEHB and FedVIP. And open season runs from mid-November through mid-December each year. And as promised, here is a list of our benefit contacts that work for the NOC. Our benefit assistants share the load by their assigned states, shown on the chart. Feel free to contact your benefits assistants directly by phone or email. That concludes our presentation for today. If you have any questions, we can do that now.
Steph, we did have one question come into the chat for now. And if you have questions, you're welcome to drop them in the chat. You're also welcome to raise your hand and unmute, and I'm happy to turn the mic over to you. But the first question, thanks Clay, Harvey, our seasonals don't get their PIV cards to access Employee Express, so they get a password sent by their mail. By the time they get the password in the mail, it says the password has expired. At this point, they ask for a new password and then they get stuck in a vicious cycle. Last year, no one without a PIV card could get access. Stephanie, do you have any advice?
So I understand the frustration. So we as don't have control over that program, but we do have contacts. So we can either, like we said, click the button that says submit a help desk ticket, or call your benefits contact person that was on that list, and they can get in touch with people that can help.
Are there any other questions? I'm not seeing anything else in the chat, and certainly want to make the most of having Stephanie online with us, especially since this recording will be shared with other seasonals. Any other questions from the field? This one just came in, Stephanie. Is
Okay.
there a path for temporary employees to keep benefits after active employment?
Yes, there is. It's called temporary continuation of coverage, and it's referred to as TCC, and they can continue it up to 18 months. The biggest thing that I want people to know about TCC is, as an employee, like I mentioned earlier, you're only paying 30% of the premium and the government pays the remaining 70%. So when you enroll in TCC, you're going to pay 100% of that cost because you're no longer an employee. And plus a 2% admin fee. So yes, it can be done. It's more costly, and we can help you enroll. So you just have to submit the paperwork to your benefits person and they can enroll you. But yes, there is options.
We do have a hand up. Vanessa.
Yeah, so first off, big thank you, Stephanie and Sam, for getting this set up for our folks. In Nevada, it's been hugely beneficial, something we kind of struggle with navigating with our seasonal employees. But Stephanie, I don't mean to put you on the spot, but can you speak to any of the EAP benefits that temp seasonals would have after their furlough?
In terms of health insurance?
EAP, and if you can't speak to EAP, no worries. We just had some of those questions come up.
Yeah, employee assistance program, correct? Is that what you're referring to?
Yes, that's correct.
Okay, so that is not part of our department, so I really can't answer to that. That is a completely separate department other than ours, but you can contact them and ask. Unfortunately, I can't answer that question. I'm sorry, I don't know much about it.
Awesome. Thanks, Vanessa. And thanks for that other question, Dennis.
Every month, our does a new employee orientation. And it's about half hour, 45 minutes long, and we present the same information, but it's more in depth because we address our permanent employees, term employees, pathway employees, career conditional employees. And so we encourage everybody to attend that meeting as well and attend that because it is more in depth. Today I just presented for seasonals, but if you guys do want to attend that monthly orientation, that is going to be very beneficial as well.
But like I said before, thank you all for joining us on a Friday afternoon. Please do watch for the recording and know that resources will be included with that. And I hope everybody has a wonderful weekend.